Hey guys, it's Ryan here, and in this video I'm going to explain to you how I was able to earn my first million GP, and hopefully some of the things I do will give you a rough idea on how to start making your money and improve your cash stack. So first things first, when I got into the game I went straight to Draenor Village and started fishing myself some food. So once I had cooked enough food, which was about 20 shrimp, I went straight to Barbarian Village, and like most people went on to do the Stronghold of Security. And at the end of Stronghold of Security you get 10k coins, which is a brilliant starter, but I'm sure you all know about that, so I'm not going to go into much detail there. After that I went to do the Waterfall quest and a bunch of other quests which offer cash as a quest reward. There's quite a lot of quests that offer GP as a reward, but the three main ones were Sheep Herder, Black Knight's Fortress, and the Haziel Cult. They're all really easy, have no requirements, and offer a decent amount of cash to get you started. So after I had a decent pile of cash to start me off, I started training some skills and earning some minor GP, nothing really worth mentioning. But the next way of making money, I went to the Silk Trader in Al Kharid, and if you don't know, you can buy silk from him for 2 GP each, or 3 GP each, because 3 GP each is faster. And you just keep buying it off him, because he has an unlimited supply, and then you bank it and sell it to the Silk Merchant in Ardagon for 60 GP each. So it's a really good way of making money, and it doesn't require any sort of trading or anything. I did this for quite a while since I was so excited about making money in a game with no economy, and so I stopped at about 150k. To further increase my GP rates, I went around Varrock asking people if they wanted a job, and when I got a few people I told them to buy silk, just the same as what I was doing, except to save them the trip to Ardagon I'd just buy it off them for 40 GP each, so I'd make profit of 20 GP each per silk. Unfortunately that didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped, but what can you do, huh? So after that I did the quest Druidic Ritual, which gives you a start on Herblore, and I went straight to Chaos Druids. I camped there for a while and then kept all the herbs and units I got so I could train Herblore after. Once I got a decent number of herbs to train my Herblore, I went and got my own secondary ingredients by killing unicorns, killing hill giants, buying from the stores, and started to train Herblore. I sold all my potions that I made from this on the forums. The attack potions I sold for 100 GP each, anti-poisons 500 each, energy potions 500 each, and strength potions 800 each. So I kept doing this till I got 24 Herblore, and then I realized that all the units I had left were Ranner and higher. So I sold them on the forums for about 800 to 1k each, which made me a lot of profit and got me up to about 400k. So then I decided to get that last Herblore level to 25 so I could then identify Ranners, and then I decided it was time to start making bank with units. At the time I started making money with units, they were at about 300 GP each, so I could buy quite a fair few. Making money with units requires a little bit of know-how to actually make some profit. So I could make a guide if necessary, or if you want that, if you do, just leave a comment. The key is to be very careful and know what stacks of units you have, and to be extremely careful with what you're buying as well. It's really easy to get ripped off if you don't know what you're doing, so just be careful. So what I'd do is I would buy units for the market price of 300 to 400 each, but I'd make sure that the units I were buying were stacked quite evenly among each different herb. So there was, say, between 10 and 12 stacks or 13 stacks that you would buy, and that would give you every kind of herb. And what I would do is I would know what ones the Ranners were, and then I'd identify the Ranners and sell them for a lot more. Then I would sell the units that were higher than Ranners, I'd sell them for double the price or higher on the forums, and then I would sell the lower herbs as units, or I would identify them and make potions and sell them like that. And altogether that made me a lot of profit, more than I actually expected. That made me about 500k overall, so I had about 900k cash stack afterwards. Not only did I make bank, but I also got a lot of Herblore experience as well, and I actually got to top 20 in Herblore, which was pretty cool. Then it was about this time that people started to get 55 plus runecrafting, and so for the final 100k I decided to start law running. All you needed to start making bank with law running was 25 pure essence, and that was it. So the law altar was in an island called Intrana, which you can get access through a boat from Port Sarim. So you would start off with your essence in Draenor Village Bank, you'd run to Port Sarim docks and get the boat to Intrana, and then you'd stand out the law altar in a nice neat line, and then wait for the runecrafter to trade you, and you would give him your 25 unnoted pure essence. He would give you 25 noted pure essence plus some law runes, and it was a really good way to make money. It was all completely free. In fact, as laws go up in price, this money making method's only got to get better. But after a while I got bored and eventually I stopped. I kept 100 law runes to myself for teleportation and then sold the rest for over 100k, which brought my cash stack to over 1 mil. And yeah, that's how I earned my first million. Just keep in mind, this isn't really a money making guide, and I don't claim for any of these methods to be good at money making. It was just simply to demonstrate how I earned my first million. Now that there's much more money in the game and there's more of an economy, there's way better money making methods, so I could make a guide on loads of different money making guides and possibly even make an ultimate money making guide to help you guys out and make some bank. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it or learned a few things. I just started this channel yesterday, so if you could leave a like and possibly subscribe, that would really help me out and I would be really grateful for that. I'm going to be making all kinds of different videos on this channel, all RuneScape related, because this is my RuneScape channel. I have two other channels, but I won't go into that just now. It'll kill the mood. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching and have a good